Hello everyone, welcome to Greg's Snacks. I've got some nuts to try today, and we're gonna find out if they get a Greg Snacks seal of approval, the Greg Yaks of disgust, or if they're just not that good and not worth getting again, they'll get a participation award. But as we see, Planters nuts, we got 3 flavors, 2 of them are savory. We've got rosemary and sea salt, and we got dill pickle, which as many of you know, is one of my favorite flavors. We've also got a sweet variety here. We've got cinnamon and brown sugar. Kind of makes me think about, the roasted nuts you'll get at like a county fair or something like that, where you get them in a little bag. But these are just regular room temperature. They're not hot. So we'll see if they turn out well with the cashew flavor. I'm curious about the rosemary and sea salt. I've never, to my knowledge, had rosemary on any kind of nut or nut mix. So I'm going to start off with these, and we're going to see how they snack. Well, that's annoying. I am going to need some scissors. That is not one of my favorite things. Probably one of my least favorite. When you have a tear spot and it doesn't tear enough for you to actually open it. So please bear with us. All right, back in action. Okay. While I'm at it, I'm gonna see if all of them are like that, or if it was just a fluke with the rosemary. Cinnamon was fine. And dill pickle was fine. So maybe it was my own fault. I'll try not to be too harsh. All right. Rosemary and sea salt cashews. From the picture, I kind of expected to see little sprigs of rosemary in here. And maybe there are some at the bottom, but I don't see any. I just see a lot of salt. Yep, it's just salt. They don't really even smell like rosemary. Maybe like a little hint. But they just taste like salty cashews. They're not delivering on that rosemary flavor. It is disappointing. Maybe I need to shake them up a little bit. I do like when the peanut bags or cashew bags are resealable. Because I like cashews, but I can't eat this many cashews at one time. Okay, I see a couple specks on here that might be rosemary. Let's find out. Nope. Just not there. That is disappointing. It's way too subtle. If you're going to broadcast that it's rosemary that strong, it should have a stronger rosemary flavor. I'm sure for some people that just like a tiny, tiny, tiny little hint of rosemary, it's fantastic, but I kind of wanted a little more. So I'm going to move on to the sweet option. We've got the cinnamon and brown sugar. Oh, man. Oh, these do look like the type of nuts you get at the fair. They're really coated. And they smell very sweet. Wow. Wow. For those that are aware, and for all those watching, I don't really have a sweet tooth. I'm not a fan. However, some things, when they're balanced out right with salty and sweet and savory flavors, they come together and make a really good flavor combination. It just can't be sweet forward for me to usually enjoy it. And that is fantastic. It reminds me so much of the cinnamon toast, like not cinnamon toast crunch, but like actual cinnamon toast that me and my siblings used to make when we were kids, where you just take cinnamon sugar on toast with some butter. Maybe it's because of the fat in the nuts, but wow. For those trying to do like low carb kind of things, but you still want to get that cinnamon toast kind of flavor, this is a really good option. I'm probably going to have to hide these from my wife because I think she'll kill this entire bag before I get to having more of them. So that's a little disappointing, but I'm really liking that. Now on to a Greg favorite, dill pickle. Hopefully these aren't like the cashews. I mean the rosemary and sea salt, which it doesn't look like they will be because there's a good amount of little green specks on there. And maybe it's just easier to get dill to stick to a cashew. But, oh yeah. They've got like that vinegary tang that you get. It's still just like a little hint of dill. It tastes kind of, it's more like a salt and vinegar nut than a dill pickle. Oh, there's some dill. Yeah. I think it skews more towards salt and vinegar, which I do also like. But it's not super dilly. Man, both of these are good. These are quite good. These are good quality. You know, it's Planters, they make good nuts. But because of the lack of punch in the rosemary, I'm gonna have to give this one just the participation award. But as far as which of these two I like more, I will say they both get a Greg Snacks seal of approval. But I think we're gonna have a little bit of an upset here. Something most people wouldn't really expect. I think I'm gonna have to say, ooh, it is storming outside. That's a sign. It's a sign for the times. I'm actually gonna pick a sweet option over a salty. The cinnamon and brown sugar cashews are my preferred of the three. That thunderclap was just to announce the shocking news. So, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of this content, hit that like button and subscribe. I upload videos every week. If you have suggestions of snacks you want to see me try in the future, put them in the comments. And if I can find it, I will try it.